Hey, what's up guys? This is Whattageek. Welcome to Let's Play Jet Set Radio Future, or JSRF. This is one of the early Xbox games, and by Xbox I don't mean Xbox 360, I actually mean the Xbox. I believe it was one of the launch titles. All I know is that it was packaged with one of those generation of the Xboxes. But as you can see, this is a game where you go around skating, and by skating I mean rollerblading, because it's two different things. And they won't do it here, but they will be graffitiing things. That's the main point of the game. And then there are also some side missions where you have to pull off tricks. That's what they're doing right here. But it's still a main part of the game to do tricks and grind on things and whatever. We'll see a bit more of that when we get into the game, which we'll be doing in 3, 2, now. Okay. New game, right off the bat. Here we go. Now loading. I like the radio sound effect. This is the GG's garage. Hey, where's our pizza? Well, apparently a guy with rollerblades means that I'm a pizza delivery guy. Huh? You're not the pizza guy? Oh, you're here to join the GG's, eh? Well, heh, tell you what, find Gum. She's the one you want to talk to. Just get close to her and pull the right trigger. Got it? But what's the right trigger? Yeah, for the Xbox, the right trigger, RT, would be the R equivalent for the GameCube, if you're not familiar with the Xbox controls. Anyway, the left analog stick is what you use to control your character. You pick up speed when you're, you seem to pick up speed when you're moving backwards like this, and if you pull the opposite direction while you're moving, you skid to a halt. The later you tap the stick, the slower you go. A is to jump. We'll get into the controls a little bit later. A is to jump. So, yay! Okay, here's Gum. Pull the right trigger and you talk to her and you get that symbol. So you're the kid who wants to join us, huh? I don't know where you're from, but the streets are tough. Real tough. But let's see what you're made of. We'll start you off nice and slow. Let's see how much air you can grab. Press the A button to jump. Alright, so basically we just gotta jump. Okay, now jump 3 times. Go. 1, 2, 3. This is just elementary. Don't get cocky just yet. Anyone can do that. Next technique is a grind. It's real important. Try jumping onto rails and fences. If you can land it the right way, you'll slide automatically. All right. So this is a rail. Duh. If you jump onto it, you'll grind it. As you can see, you can pick up speed while grinding. The bottom right bar is your speed. The more red it is, the faster you're going. Okay, now Gum's talking about the soul of the street, which is the graffiti can. Graffiti being the main thing of the game, where you're spray painting things. Can't do graffiti if you got no soul, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we gotta collect 10 spray cans. These are spray cans. The yellow ones are worth 1 paint can, and the blue ones are worth 10. Or 5. So, whenever you see a blue... I think each character can hold up to 30 cans, but I'm not sure. I know there are some characters who can only hold 25. I haven't experimented with all the characters yet. Anyway, what Gum's talking about here is releasing the soul of the street onto the... Releasing the soul in the street onto everybody. No. It's releasing the soul on the street onto the walls. Now these are the round-shaped marks she was talking about. If you pull the right trigger when you have some spray cans while you're next to them, you use graffiti. Holding the right trigger will let you use them as long as you're locked on. So a boost dash is what she's talking about here. Press the B button when you have 10 spray cans. You can only do this when you have 10 spray cans or more. It'll be indicated by that little icon that just showed up at the top right. That means you can use a boost dash. What I'm doing right here is a trick called the air, where if you have enough speed, you'll be able to pull off a specific kind of trick. That was a method. That's an abstract 360. So that's a 720. You can do more of these with practice, but these are just the basic airs. You can also do an air while you're wall riding, which is another technique that's easy to pull off, but hard to master. Let's see if I can't find a wall to do that on. Yeah, here's one over here. Yep. Yep. Nope, messed up. Okay. Wall riding constitutes you grinding on a billboard to gain a bit of speed, and then if you press A, you can jump off of them and almost always gain air. Here's one. Bam, bam. There you go. There's an air. You can also do tricks while you're on the rail, which always gives you speed if you can time it right. But they have a specific timing to them that it can be a little hard to master. But if you press X, you can pull off these tricks that let you switch your position, and that will always gain you speed. But if you mess up timing, then you'll hear that sound where you can't do it for a few seconds. If you keep pressing the button, you'll never be able to do it. You can also do it with Y, which switches you around, but it's a little difficult to time. And you can also do multiple tricks in the air. Yeah. Y, while you're on the ground, switches you around. So, that's pretty interesting. But, I have found no use for it while on the ground. I just find it cool to do in the air, where you just switch around. So yeah, this is what you can do with a little bit of practice. Alright, I think we're done. So, let's actually do the objective now. Boost dash! Whoa! Alright, Gum's gonna talk to us. Not too shabby, but that won't mean nothing on the streets. That's where the real test starts. But hey, if you ever feel like practicing, just find Roboy. He can be a real pain sometimes. Actually, he's a real pain all the time. But he should be able to help you out. He'll help you set your game settings and show you how to save your game. He's cool like that. Gum said what about me? Anyway, the name's Roboy, but I'm sure you knew that. Everyone who's anyone knows who I am. Ain't no way you're gonna survive out there without the proper training. The streets go easy on nobody. Yo, New, you've heard about Jet Set Radio, right? It's an underground pirate radio station headed up by the almighty DJ, Professor K. Man, that fool plays some sick tunes. And if you listen long enough, he'll even clue you in on the lowdown on the streets, too. You should tune in if you want to survive out there. Wait, listen up. The show's about to begin.
Yeah, this is DJ Professor K, baby, the master of mayhem, know what I'm saying? Bring you another Tokyo Underground pirate radio broadcast from Jet Set Radio. I'm gonna bust into your head through your cute little ears and blow your mind with my sexy voice and out-of-sight sounds. Those of you prone to nosebleeds should keep those tissues handy, suckers. Tokyo is being oppressed by the Rokkaku Group, a mega enterprise headed by Rokkaku Goji. Rokkaku is using his money and influence to mess with everything. Industry, society, and even our culture. And he's even got his eyes set on City Hall. Lately, Rokkaku's been shaking down the government, passing that Rokkaku law crap, even buying off the police department. This law ain't nothing but garbage. It's just some selfish little punk's way of trying to show he's a big man. Rokkaku and his gang are trying to stomp out our culture left and right. They don't give a rip about our rights. All they care about is profit. And some spineless fools have already become flunkies in their diabolical scheme. You better believe they're listening on this broadcast. But even in all this heat, there's a group of young kids who are tearing up the streets. I'm talking about the Rudies. These kids have set up and buried Tokyo in graffiti. And now they're all wrapped up in their own little territorial tug-of-wars. The hottest team at the moment is the GGs. There's Yo-Yo, a guy who'll blow your mind with silver tongue. And Gum, a real cool lady who leads a trail of broken hearts wherever she goes. And let's not forget their leader, a self-styled genius that goes by the name of Corn. These three ain't your garden variety street punk. Know what I'm saying? Lately, Tokyo's been on one bad trip. The attack on the record store in Chuo Street, prowlers in Dogenzaka Hill, lowlifes spreading vicious rumors, the mysterious blackout on 99th Street. And who should be following them around but the Rokkaku Group's watchdog, the Rokkaku Police? With the Rokkaku Expo just around the corner, the crackdown they're only getting tighter. My heart ain't pounded like this since my first date. I was so nervous, know what I'm saying? I forgot to wear my underwear, baby. This ain't the time to be sitting around sipping afternoon tea. Game's gonna start soon, and y'all gonna be the one making the plays.
Alright, that was our first Jet Set Radio clue-in by Professor K. So our first little mission is to head off to Dogenzaka Hill. If we want to find that out, we gotta talk to Gum. Dogenzaka Hill is GG territory. I heard there's some headphone-wearing freak creeping up in there. If I could just find him, I'd show him what's up. And then I think Korn gives us something. And just because you're new doesn't mean you can act like a big baby. The police are tightening up around here. Especially since the Rikaku group took over the police force. I know we look crazy and all, but even we know how to pick our fights. So don't mess things up for the rest of us, got it? Alright, also that's another thing where if you leave your character idling long enough, they do a little dance. It's a nice little touch. If we talk to Roboy, we can actually learn a few different things. I'll teach you the basics. I think I'll show... No, he doesn't have anything for us. That's just what Gum had just taught us. So, I guess off screen I'll trigger that so we don't have to go through it again. Alright, we gotta go to Dogenzaka Hill, which is just this way.
Yo, alright. Let's get this party started. I'll be your audience, so let's see what you got. Someone done stole and got us in the streets. The statue of Dogenzaka Hill. I bet the punks who did this are the same ones who are spreading all them nasty rumors. Cover Dogenzaka Hill in graffiti and flush out those rumor-spreading scumbags.
Can do. Okay. Here we got Dogenzaka Hill. It's our first real obstacle. Cars! It's pretty easy to avoid them if you stay on the rails, or if you just stay in the middle of the street. Over here we have something called the Graffiti Soul. Yeah, every time you get one, K chimes in and says, "You got a Graffiti Soul," which is kind of neat. What Graffiti Souls are, they're the main collectible of this game, and the completion of a stage is usually how many Graffiti Souls you've collected throughout the stage. You can unlock more, but you have to find a cassette tape first, and the cassette tape is always hidden in the stage. And then after you collect it, if you press start, you can, or if we can read the GG notebook. Right now we don't have anything, but this is just telling us our mission. When we get the tape, we'll get a mission brief on how to use how to get the graffiti. So I can't talk. I'm pretty sure I already missed some graffiti, but whatever. Right now we're just graffitiing things. It's kind of early in the morning for me, so forgive me if I seem a little out of it. Alright. And then over here we have a big one. I'm doing a technique that if you press the left trigger, if you press it down, you can do this. Whee! What that does is if you're going up to some graffiti that you're having trouble spraying but keeping up with at the same time, you can use that and you'll be able to spray all of them without any problem. Right here, you can just pull back on the left trigger while you're left analog stick while you're grinding, and that'll slow you down. Here, of course, use the X trick thing to speed up. You can also use a boost dash up that hill if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. Oh. Yeah, I definitely missed some graffiti. I may as well cut, because this is where we gotta come later. Cutting. Whoa! By the way, hey, brief update for you. Graffiti pointing right in front of your eyes is not the regular kind, but it's the so-called graffiti stop. You can switch your character or save game data here. Cool, huh? The start button bubble pops out once you get close to the site. Press start to sneak into the main menu. Find one of these in each stage. Ha ha! Alright, so, yeah. This doesn't count as any graffiti points, but it's a save point, where we can actually switch our character if we so desire. We can choose between Gum and Korn right now if we're playing as Yo-Yo. So, I want to change my character to Gum. There's Gum. So now we're Gum. I think she specializes more in She specializes more in trick points than anything. I could be wrong. But each character specializes in their own little thing. I think Corn is balanced, though, or he doesn't specialize in anything. Yo-Yo, I think, specializes in the graffiti aspect, which is interesting. Alright, where's the... Oh, it's up here. Oh, of course I missed it, because I was down... Oh! There it is. And... Up, 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 up. Up, up. Wait. There we go.
Time to flush out those rumor-spreading punks. Give them my regards.
Would you look at that? It's Beat from the first game. In the first game, Jet Set Radio, for the Dreamcast and most recently for Steam, Beat was the main character, and he was your starter. He was trying to join the GGs with Gum and Corn, which in that game was called Tab. And later he would go with them to ultimately defeat Goji's plans as well. Also to recruit new members for their group. But in this game it's Yo-Yo, and then Beat is the first unlock. Speaking of Beat, what are you looking at? Beat's one of my favorite characters in this game. Orange Jet Set Radio, the first. But whenever you get a new character, you have to do something with them. It depends on the character as to what you have to do. You talking to me? With Beat, you just gotta follow him a couple times, then you gotta race him. So, follow what Beat's doing. Usually they teach you new tricks about the stage. But this one is just as simple as hopping from platform to platform. And there he goes. Whenever you see the camera change, you know that's a sign that the cutscenes are over and you gotta find them again. So he's back at the save point, so let's go follow him. Well, if I'm Beat, you might want to chase after him. Yeah. Also, you can't just pull off those air combos like it's anything. You have to have good timing with them. Just right near the end of your air is when you have to do them. Otherwise, you get the same error sound. Let's see if I can do it again just to prove my point. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Beat. What's up? Let's actually switch to Corn for this. Corn was named Tab in the first game, and like him, a lot of other characters got a name change. So you're the leader of the GGs. How's that sound? If I beat you in a race around Dogenzaka Hill, you and your buddies have to answer to me from now on. If you beat me, well, we'll just see when it happens. Oh, you're so boring. And that's my fault, because whenever you, whenever you start the selection, it's always highlighted on no, so you gotta move over to yes. Hope you won't regret that. Yeah, right, Pete. Cocky bastard. Anyway, this is the race plan, which is always nice. It usually gives you a good path to follow if it's a straightforward map, but there are some maps later on that aren't so much, therefore making this entire bit pointless. Anyway, let's start this thing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Thanks, Cat. Alright. What we gotta do is race Beat. So, pick up speed whatever way you want. You can either use Boost Dash or use the rails. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're well ahead of Beat. You don't have to do this, what I'm doing. To beat, I mean, it's pretty easy to do otherwise. You can just use boost dashes over and over if you want. Or you can just grind on rails normally. You'll still be faster to beat. Because this is the first race of the game, they don't want you to be too helpless in front of beat. But if you follow behind him, I think he does a few things that are good for beginners to learn. I'm not 100% sure. Another handy trick is if you pull off air and keep pulling them off, you never take fall damage. Which, yes, fall damage is in this game. If you fall from a high enough height, you will take damage. Oh. This song is, I think, called Let Mom Sleep by Hideki Naganuma. But the lyrics are dubbed in English by someone else, I think. There's one song in this game I'm looking forward to just to hate on. It's called, Birthday Cake. It is one of the most annoying songs, in my opinion. Because the lyrics are, shut up and eat. Shut up and eat. I don't even, birthday cake. And it's not even how I said that, or it's how they're sung. It's just, ugh. You'll see when we actually hear it, but, ugh. You'll see when you hear it. Whatever, that made sense. Alright, we win. Hey, alright, you win. You guys are tougher than I thought. I think I'll chill with y'all for a bit. Pete has joined you, yeah!
HQ to all squads. Youths on skates have been sighted in the vicinity of Dogenzaka Hill. All squads investigate immediately.
Hey, the cops are gonna be here any minute now. I'm gonna head over to your garage if you don't mind. Those cops are pretty hardcore, you know. If you're just a beginner, probably better off laying low at the garage, too. Pete, no, I want to play as you!
The Rikaku Group's dogs just showed up, and they probably ain't looking for your autographs. Let's use those pretty white shirts and do some serious artwork.
Alright, this is our first real cop battle. You gotta run into the cops, and then once they're down, spray them. This can be a little difficult to pull off because the camera doesn't like to work with you if you pull back like that. So, usually just circling around them works. Also beware of the electric fence, because electric fence, it will hurt you. But every time you knock down a guard, you will get a 5-can spray can out of it, or a blue can. So that's kind of useful if you're ever running out for some reason. I sometimes find myself in predicaments later on, anyway, that leave me with little spray cans, so I guess I can't really say, oh hey, you guys suck if you can't do this. They can be a little difficult to master. Ow! That was out of the blue. Alright, Kay is giving us our next mission.
Kinda ugly, freaky looking graffiti. Head to Shibuya Terminal and cover that stuff up with some real artwork, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna change my character here so we can do a little bit more things here in Dogenzaka Hill. Now, Beat's my favorite character, as I've said, but he has the exact same moves as Korn. I mean, he has the same stats and everything. I still like Beat more than everybody else, because I think he has the least annoying sounds when he's grinding and doing tricks. Alright. So, let's go find that tape. I believe I remember where it is. So, let's go find it. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this, but the red spray cans are health. If you pick one up while you're on low health, you will automatically regain some. But if you don't have any health lost, nothing happens. You just pass right through them. Much like if you already have 30 spray cans, you just pass through a spray can. See, that fall should have made me take damage, but of course I was doing multiple airs, so I didn't. Alright, if I'm remembering correctly, the tape is around here somewhere. Oh no, it's a little higher up. Up! Beat? Getting caught in geometry. At least it's not arithmetic. Alright, the thingy is right down here. Yep, there it is. I never said this, but the left trigger is what centers the camera, and that's your only form of camera in this game, unfortunately. Alright, so now when we go into the GG notebook, we can read street challenges. Now, if we complete all 5 of these street challenges per stage, we'll gain graffiti souls for each one of them. However, for the sake of this Let's Play, I'm not going to do every single one. I'm just going to perform all 5 of them on my own volition, right here, just to show you what it's like. Sometimes they can be tedious, sometimes they can just be unlocked by doing random things. Other times, not so much. I'm not sure what one of them means, but I'll try to figure it out. I did it at one point. What's it called? Avenue Long Grind. Maybe... Oh. There's the 10 grind one. Or grind combo, rather. Maybe that wasn't it. There's the 50,000 points. Alright. Whoop! That was the air combo one. 20 tricks. I think this one's pretty easy. All you gotta do is... I don't know if it doesn't record. No, wait, that's what it is. Or was it? Yeah.
Check out that style, baby.
Oh! There's one received. Okay, now I gotta remember what the Avenue Long Grind meant. I keep thinking there's a gap there, but there never is one. Come on. Oop. Back. I forgot what the long grind is. Maybe you gotta keep grinding from top to bottom? Let's try that. Yeah, beat's getting down. I love how they look whenever they do the tricks on the rails. Oh shit. Whoa! I almost got hit by a car. If this was real life, that would have killed me. But no, this isn't real life, this is a video game. Oh! Oh yeah, I can't do that. Ah, shit. Man, whatever. I'm not sure how to do this one. It just says Avenue Long Grind. Maybe you gotta hold the grind for like 30 seconds? I'm not sure. Go see if we can't do that. If that's it, then I'm just gonna head over to the next area and end the video. Or just end the video, then head off to the next area in the next part. Hup! Yeah, I got nothing. Alright, let's do a long grind. I think we just gotta do this. So how you guys doing? Enjoying Jet Set Radio Future? Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah. I got nothing to talk about right now. We're just trying to do the long grind. I don't think it's working. Nope, didn't work. Alright, I guess we're just gonna head back. Sorry for wasting time like that, I just never knew how to do that. I did it accidentally, actually. So, yeah.
Check out that style, baby.
Yeah, check out that style, dude. Alright, I think we're going to end it off right here. So, hopefully you enjoyed the first part of Jet Set Radio Future. I'm thinking this is going to be updated just as often as Epic Mickey. I'm just not updating Epic Mickey right now because it's less lenient with its saves. And I don't want to risk losing the footage because I have a pretty bad computer situation right now. But hopefully this will suffice for my Saturday video and following Saturday videos after that. So, once again, hopefully you enjoyed. This is Whattageek, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!